Violator, aka Smooth Flipper, and the topic of this video is why people fail. Now, this video pertains mostly to business, and I'm going to go over some things that that I think or reasons as to why people fail, and some things you could be doing to prevent yourself from failing. Now, everybody fails, regardless of who you are. Everybody fails, so this is not like do this and you'll never fail. You're gonna fail in life regardless. But these are some things that you can do to prevent yourself from failing more. So, um, you know, what I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna be blunt with it. So if you can't handle that, then the video might not be for you. But I'm just gonna lay it out, and hopefully you guys can find some value in this video. So this is not in any particular order. I'm just gonna just go down the line on some things I feel like people do or don't do, which is hurting them in their business, whether it's phone flipping, whether it's real estate, whether it is drop shipping, whatever the case may be. Some of these tips can help you guys. So first and foremost, the first thing that I feel like people um, do or things they say or whatever that is a reason why they fail is all within themselves. I feel like the people who fail the most are just not confident. Believe it or not, I talk to people via Messenger who's messaged me and said, "Hey, I started phone flipping. I bought 3 phones. I made 400 bucks. This is crazy. I don't know why this is happening to me." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You've worked hard for it. You've done everything you had to do to make this money." And they're just not confident in themselves. They don't, they feel that, why are they succeeding? And it's kind of a weird thing to think about when you do think about it, but it happens. People have so much doubt in themselves that they just can't accept the fact that they've actually put in the work and they succeeded. And it's weird to think that way, and there are some people who have went through a lot in life, have always been told that they were nothing in life, and when they are succeeding and doing things, they don't know how to accept it. Now, that's hard for me to connect with some people when it comes to this and why they're failing. This is something that I feel like you have to overcome yourself. But I feel like that is one thing that people do struggle with, which is what makes them more susceptible to fail and things of that nature. So it all comes down to you first of all. How you feel about yourself, your mindset before getting into a business. You kind of have to have that savvy mindset, and you're gonna doubt yourself sometimes. It happens, but when things are rolling and you're succeeding and stuff like that, just keep rolling. Do not doubt yourself or ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Um, just let it happen. And like I said, a lot of people have went through a lot of things, where things in the past, which is why they think this way. But I mentioned this particular topic because just want to let you guys know that it all falls, within you. You're the only person that can really, build your confidence and have less doubt in yourself when you are succeeding. So I feel like that is one reason. Not everybody goes through that, but it does happen to some people, and I've talked to some people, um, and they've told me those things. So that's why I wanted to mention that. So if you are in that category, then it all starts with you. It all starts with how you think about yourself, how you go about your life, and things of that nature. So that's number one. As to why people fail and just no confidence and doubt in themselves. Number two, this is something that I really want to go over. Now I'm going to be really honest on this one. People fail because they're lazy. You know, period, point blank, they are lazy. Um, And there are a lot of lazy people out there. A lot of people feel entitled to a lot of things. They feel like um, that they should get handed everything. Everything should be handed to them. And it's not their fault. A lot of things can happen in your life, society, all that kind of ties into this particular topic. But people are just lazy. And when it comes to phone flipping, when it comes to anything that has to do with starting a business, 2018 is the year that you shouldn't be lazy. All this information is in front of you. A lot of stuff that you can get on the internet is in front of you. Google has a lot of different information. You want to learn how to build a house, Google it. You want to learn how to repair a phone, Google it. YouTube, all those things, is are different tools you guys can use to better your business, to do things like that. And I feel like people fail, when they're not handed something, when they're not given the blueprint, then they just don't do it. They feel like, well, I want to be walked through this. I want my hand held through this entire process. Now they have services for that. Um, and it's called, coaching and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to want it just as bad as the next person. Like, again, it all starts with you. You can't be lazy. You can't, you can't say, I want to get into real estate. Um, I want to get into wholesaling real estate. You join a couple real estate groups on Facebook. That's the first step. Good job. Next step, you, post in those groups. How do I get started with this? What do I do to get started? Who can help me get started? Those are all questions that could have been answered before you even join those groups, before you even typed that out. Google could have been used, and that's what I mean by being lazy. Not just sitting around the house all day, but just that mentality that you always wanting to be told something. Now, um, it's good to have people who can help you out and things of that nature, but at the same time, it does start with you. You can't be lazy. You can't post questions and ask questions to people that are pretty simple that could have easily been Google. You can't just be like, hey man, what's 5 plus 3? You're messaging somebody, what's 5 plus 3? You put it in a comment, or a post on Facebook. Hey, what's 5 plus 3? That could have been Googled. It's things so simple like that is why people in business fail. They just have that mentality that if I'm not going to be helped, if I'm not going to be, um, you know, if somebody's not going to hold my hand the entire way, then I'm not going to do it. You know, and that pertains to any business, the phone flipping as well. Um, this is why in my group, my phone flipping group, I do answer a lot of questions, but at the same time, if it's very simple, I go ahead and ask them, did they research first? You know, because I feel like um, it's easy for me to tell them. I can tell them, but they're not learning. You're not learning when somebody's telling you all those things. When you go ahead and search it yourself and actually read up on it and understand it, after reading it, then you are helping yourself. You are learning it better, and you're gonna have that in your head the whole time. If you ask me, you know, how much would I pay for this? This is a question that I do get a lot in my group. Um, how much should I pay for this? Well, my next thing is, or my next question is, well, did you look on eBay for sold listings? What are they going for? I want you to understand this is how you do it. I could easily say, you know what, I'll pay 150 for it, and then you go offer that person 150, but you don't know how I came up with 150. So this is why in order to get an answer, I want you to at least do some footwork. And I feel like that's hard for a lot of people. A lot of people just aren't, entrepreneurs. They don't have that mindset, And and I always say this: phone flipping, any business you get into, some of it is just not for people. Not everybody can get into it. If everybody could get into these businesses and become entrepreneurs, then the whole entire world will be filled with entrepreneurs. You know, this is why people work 9 to 5 jobs. They like to be told, okay, look, I want you here at 9. You're gonna leave at 5. People enjoy that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to um, you owning your own business, being your own boss, you can't be lazy. You know, when you have a job, you're guaranteed money every 2 weeks or whatever you're getting paid every month. You're guaranteed the cash because you put in those hours. When you are in a business and you're an entrepreneur, if I just sat home all day and didn't pick up any phones, um, didn't do anything else, then I wouldn't make any money. I would be living on the streets because you know I'm not doing anything to make any money. So, and if I was lazy, like I said, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be back home in San Diego, live with my parents if I was lazy. But you know, I'm not that way, and I feel like a lot of you guys who are watching my videos, a lot of people have that mindset, but a lot of people who do watch videos, my videos too, they aren't that way. So it all comes down again to you and you just getting after it. And that kind of piggybacks on my next point, which is taking action. Now, this is probably one of the most important things about business, about, why people fail. They just don't take action. I always tell people this: you can read 1,000 business books, you can read how to become successful, you can watch hours and hours of videos and motivational videos on YouTube about how to do this, how to become successful. That's all great. You know, more power to you learning. But at the same time, if you're not taking action, then what's the point of watching those videos? What's the point of spending hours and hours trying to learn something if you're not going to put it into play? You can learn how to you know break down a laptop and put it back together, or you can learn how to build a house. You can learn how to um, you know build a boat, anything you want. That makes no sense in learning all this stuff and you're not putting it into play. You're gonna fail at the business because you're not putting it into play. You wanna learn how to flip phones? Yeah, watch my videos. Watch my videos to learn. But once you have learned, it's up to you to take action. Post an ad. You can't just watch. You can't just watch my video. I don't want you guys watching my videos for the entertainment. I mean, my videos aren't really entertaining. Honestly, they're more for just information. But I don't want you guys watching my videos just to be entertained, just to say, okay, cool, I watched a video. If I have a video on how to do this, how to make more money, how to buy more phones, and I show you guys how to do it, then I expect you guys to go out and do it. You know, and just being very honest with you guys, being blunt with it. You got to take action. It's all about you taking action. And um, another point that I do want to go over, kind of piggybacks with all those points that I've made, is just becoming consistent. Now, this this particular topic is very, very important when it comes to phone flipping. When you're posting ads, you're posting wanted ads. You have to become consistent. You can't post one ad and then be good. You can't post one ad then message me and say, hey, this is not working. This business is not working. How are you getting on those phones? Well, how many ads do you got? Well, I posted one on Monday and then I posted one on Friday. Okay, you have two ads. So you're expecting to get the same amount of leads as me and phones as me, but you have two ads. And it doesn't make any sense. Um, I have 30 ads on Craigslist. I have 12 ads on Marketplace. I have 25, 26 ads in Facebook groups, 10 ads on OfferUp, 10 ads on Let Go, 5 ads on 5 Mile. You want eyes to see your stuff. And if you're not consistent with posting ads, then you're not going to get consistent results. You're gonna make $100 here because you posted today, and then you post on Friday, you're gonna make another $100. You made $200 for the week, good, $600 for the month. But if you were consistent and you ended up, making $500 a week, you just raked in an extra $2,000 a month in profit, because you were consistent. So all these different topics that I'm going over in this video is to why people fail. It all comes down to you and being confident. If you are succeeding in a business, don't doubt yourself. That's only holding yourself back. You doubt yourself. You ask yourself why. Why am I successful? Why? There's no point of that. And when it comes down to um, you wanting to learn and get some information, don't be lazy. Either you're gonna watch some videos, either you're gonna Google some things, either you're gonna try it out, and you might fail, but hey, you tried it out, you took action, and then once you've taken action, you have to make it consistent. You have to take action every single day. Don't just say, "Hey, I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna start this next week." Next week comes around. I don't have much time. I'm gonna start this next month. Everybody's dealing with a bunch of different things. We all have different things going on. Some people are working, two jobs. If you're working two jobs, that's great, But I'm telling you, when you take action with phone flipping and any other business, you're not going to work two jobs anymore. You're going to have one job, and then you keep becoming consistent with it. You're going to have no jobs. That's going to be your only job. So hopefully I touched you guys. Hopefully I helped you guys who may be struggling with this particular topic. Again, my videos are for information. I want to be as honest and blunt with you guys as possible. I feel like some people who are watching this needed this video. Um, like I said, guys, 2018. There's so many resources you can get after and check out to learn anything. When I first started, I didn't have tons of I didn't have a phone flipping Facebook group to learn from. I didn't have people offering courses and coaching to help me, guide me through this. I didn't have that. Now, again, now that I have that, now that I offer that, I'm not going to hold your hand. I'll tell you that, and I'm just being honest with you guys. If you guys are serious about it, and I can tell you're serious, then I'm gonna be serious. Um, and that's just what it is, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully I touched upon everything. Hopefully I can help someone who is watching this video, who feels guilty about the things that I've mentioned. Hopefully I can help you get back on your feet and get going and learn new skills and do all those things to become successful. Because at the end of the day, a job is great, but financial freedom is better. So again, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.